Hey, it's Boombob again, teaching you mechanics that are not going to be useful in comp at all. Today, as the title suggests, we're going to be going over the ceiling shuffle. You might be asking, what is the ceiling shuffle? My response is, how do you not know about this thing yet? It's been kind of all over Reddit, at least when it comes to Rocket League. At least for like the past month. It's been pretty big. And not too many people know how to do this, and so far I found like one tutorial on this mechanic. So I thought, you know what? Before people beat me to the punch, before Floop decides to make a tutorial on it himself, and then I don't get a chance to explain the way that I kind of figured it out based off someone else's video, I might as well just make a tutorial on it. So, there are just two controls that you need to actually do this mechanic. That is forward. Sure, you all learn how to do this within like your first 2 minutes of the game. And using your left stick. It's literally all you need. You don't need air roll. You don't need to tornado spin. You don't need to do any fancy stuff like that. You don't need your drift. You definitely don't need your scoreboard or anything like that. All you really need is your left stick and forward. So, the way that you want to start off a ceiling shuffle is with a nice landing on the ceiling. You're not going to be able to do anything unless you get a nice clean landing. So, basically, the way that you want to land on the ceiling is you kind of want to jump off the wall in an angle so that way your car is mostly upside down, but also slightly to the side. So like for example, here we're coming off the left wall. So the way that we want to do it is we want to push our left stick slightly to the right. That allows our left wheels to stay up and not make contact with the ceiling immediately, giving us the opportunity to actually pull off the shuffle. Now, you don't really want to go blasting into the ceiling like this because it's gonna be a little bit difficult to start it off like that. Instead, you want to go at a nice, calm pace up there so that we get just enough contact on the ceiling with your two right wheels if you're coming off the left wall, or if you're coming off the right wall with your two left wheels. Just enough so that way you end up so that way your car kind of naturally decides to plop down. Remember, during this entire thing, you don't want to let go of forward, because if you do, this happens. You don't stick on. Your wheels are not moving, so you're just gonna kind of fall off. After you get a nice clean landing on the ceiling, what you want to do is you want to start off the shuffle by pushing your left stick in the opposite direction of which your wheels are on the ceiling. So if my left wheels were to be on the ceiling, I would push my left stick to the right. If my right wheels are on the ceiling, I would push my left stick to the left. Like so. Now, with a bit of practice, this is gonna kind of come in nice and cleanly. I'm definitely not the most consistent one for this. I've merely only been practicing for like 4 days, but you know, paying close attention on how someone else did it allowed me to kind of figure it out on my own. And that's pretty much the only key to the ceiling shuffle. So, just a quick recap, you want to jump off the sidewall so that way you land on the ceiling nice and softly. You want to push your left stick so that way you end up starting the shuffle right away, so that way your one side of the car lands on the ceiling before the other side. And just switch from left and right, like that. And that's about it. If you got any other questions or suggestions, please feel free to drop them down in the comment section, in the comments down below. And if you want me to make any other dumb tutorials, then go ahead and tell me what you would like me to make. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope this helped any of you who were interested in this mechanic, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.